Contemporary glass art is thriving in Tacoma, Washington, at the Tacoma Museum of Glass. The museum's curator, Melissa Post, says Tacoma and nearby Seattle have an active community of glass artists.
And having now probably about 1,000 different hot shops in and around Seattle, this region of the country has become a crossroads for artists from all over the world. And not just necessarily artists, glass artists, but artists that are interested in exploring or experiencing glass as a medium.
The glass exhibits are constantly changing and feature some of the world's best-known glass artists. Post says this piece by Lino Talia Pietra appears to be different things to different people.
He calls this piece Endeavour. He's named it after the 1934 British racing yacht. But of course, being from Murano, and then of course the tie-in to Venice, a lot of people regard this as a gondola installation. Some people also look at it as feathers, and when you look at it from different viewpoints, it does different things.
Japanese artist Michiko Miyake is creating a series of blown glass hands. Artist Martin Blank and his team are tackling a more ambitious permanent installation near the museum's entrance.
So I'm creating 5 to 7 islands of glass that will be, that edge is 10 feet, and so in the center by the sign is the apex of the piece that's 13 feet tall. 5 to 7 islands that sort of deal with the emotive nature of water, from steam to ripples to sort of undulation and flow, and each island has its own character. Each island has to work off of the adjacent piece, the adjacent island, and then ultimately with the architecture that's all around here.
The hot Shop Amphitheater is housed in a soaring 27-meter-tall cone. The museum's Benjamin Cobb says the amphitheater pays homage to the local lumber industry.
And to my knowledge, he used this shape, the cone shape, which is kind of, you can find it in the Northwest landscape. It was based off a sawdust burner for old wood mills that are around the area. So it was, these small cones were used to burn off waste wood and sawdust.
One of the museum's centerpieces is the Chihuly Bridge of Glass, a 152-meter-long pedestrian overpass connecting the museum to downtown Tacoma. The bridge is dedicated to one of the museum's founders, a native of Seattle, Dale Chihuly.
Well, it's unexpected. It's just amazing. You walk along and there's this is, I don't know what to call it, this canopy of glass over your head and a fabulous shape. It's wonderful. I didn't know you could do all these things with glass. So.
The bridge is certainly an extraordinary place and always takes my breath away.
The way the light hits it, the way it's displayed, the way it's perceived by each and every person can be totally different. And that's what fascinates me most, is to watch the interpretation of the piece and the reaction of the person viewing it.
The Tacoma Museum of Glass is where contemporary art links the city's gritty industrial past with what city leaders hope will be a bright, glittering future. For producer Joseph Mock, Elaine Lu, VOA News.